All right, happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Mortgage in a Minute. Uh, so, today we're going to talk a little bit about the central banks, right? So, you know, big question is who controls the money in the US? Most people assume it's the government, but that's not the full story. The Federal Reserve, or the Feds, is the central bank of the United States. It makes big financial decisions, but it doesn't answer to the president or Congress. It also isn't elected by the people. So how does it work? And why is it independent? Let's break it down. The Federal Reserve manages the economy by controlling the money supply and interest rates. Its main job includes, setting interest rate. It decides how expensive borrowing money should be, regulating banks. It makes sure banks follow financial rules, controlling inflation. It prevents the prices from, rising too fast. And it also manages the economic stability. It steps in during financial crisis. When the economy struggles, the Feds lower interest rates to encourage spending. When inflation rises, it raises interest rates to slow things down. The Feds has a board of governors with 7 members. They are appointed by the president, but serve only 14 years, which I think it's a long period of time, right? The chair of the Feds, the most powerful role, serves for 4 years, but can be reappointed. These long-term terms help keep the feds free from political pressure. Presidents and lawmakers come and go, but the feds operate on a long term plan. The Federal Reserve is separate from the government. It does not receive any money from Congress. It funds itself through interest on loans to the banks. Elected officials cannot dictate policies. The feds make decisions based on data, not politics. It does report to Congress, but it does not take orders from Congress. This setup it prevents short-term political decisions from affecting the economy. Imagine if politicians controlled interest rates. They may keep rates low to make people happy before elections, even if it hurts the economy later. By staying independent, the Feds focus on long-term economic health, not political gains. Some people think the Feds has too much power with little oversight. Others argue that its independence keeps the economy stable. The Fed choices affect your daily life. When it raises rates, mortgages, car loans, credit cards, get more expensive. When it lower rates, borrowing is cheaper, but inflation can rise. Okay, if it controls inflation well, your money keeps its value. Next time you hear about the Feds raising or lowering rates, you'll know why it matters. The Federal Reserve isn't elected, it doesn't answer the president, but it controls key parts of the economy. Recently, President Trump reached out to a couple weeks ago. He came out and made a call to Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman. Hey, listen, the economy is struggling. We need to lower interest rates. To which Powell replied, "Piss off! You're not my boss." So if you're not aware, the Feds is a private entity that controls all the money in the country. They answer to no one and nobody. And I think that kind of pisses Trump off because he is asking, hey, lower rates for the American people. And the Feds isn't, so they're not appointed, they're not representing us, So his response were hey, we're leaving rates alone. So Trump said, okay, cool. So he starts making an announcement that causes the stock market to tank a little bit, right? Well, tanking is not and a little bit. it was tanking quite a bit. People are now uncertain, and when people are uncertain, what do? They retreat to buying treasury bills for safety, which creates liquidity in the bond markets. So my question is, should it stay independent or should there be more oversight? Let us know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe for more episodes on how money and the power shapes your world. All right. If anyone has any questions, please comment. Open to discussions. All right, that's going to end my live feed for the day. And we'll thank you, everyone, for rocking with me. And we'll see you on the next one. All right. Stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. All right, guys. Have a good one.